But now to Sydney, where there could be some tension when National Cabinet meets today, with the Northern Territory flatly refusing to be part of the gun buyback scheme after the Bondi shooting. New South Wales was the first to put a gun buyback in motion. Locals will be offered $1,000 per revolver or $850 for their double-barrelled shotgun.
The federal government has proposed to cover half the cost, but NT Chief Minister Leah Finocchiaro says she refuses to spend a cent of Territorians' money on a gun buyback. And she joins us now, the Northern Territory Chief Minister. Good to have you with us, Leah. So just take us through. This scheme was drafted as a response to the Bondi terror attack. Why are you against it?
Look, the Bondi terror attack was horrific, and I think the entire nation came together and opened their hearts to the people of Sydney. I reached out to Premier Minns straight away. But a gun buyback in the Northern Territory is very different to a gun buyback in New South Wales, and we absolutely respect the right of every state and territory to make those decisions for themselves. But it's not the right fit for us in the Northern Territory. So unless the federal government are paying 100%, we just won't be participating.
OK, so if the federal government paid for it to compensate for the guns, you'd be on board?
Yeah, if not a single cent of Territorians' money is spent on a buyback scheme, then we can talk about what that looks like. But until we get to that point, it's completely off the table.
This was a national program in 1996. We know that John Howard brought it in and took a lot of guns out of circulation. Should it be a state-by-state initiative, not a national thing?
I think you have to look to every state and territory's individualised context, and ultimately what we're more focused on is the sharing of criminal intelligence and the other things we can do better as a nation to make sure that we are targeting people doing the wrong thing, not people doing the right thing. And in the Territory, we have law-abiding gun owners, and they shouldn't be targeted as part of a response to people doing the wrong thing. And that's why we've taken this position. Ultimately, these are all matters that we'll ventilate at National Cabinet today. I've got no doubt about that. But the Territory has been strong, and I was the first state leader to come out and say we won't be participating.
I guess most states would say they have law-abiding gun owners, but they're doing this for the good of the nation. What do you say to that?
Well, I say, is it? I mean, I think it's a false proposition. Ultimately, in the Territory, we have responsible gun owners. We enjoy our outdoor lifestyle, and we're much more focused on making sure that our shared criminal intelligence across jurisdictions is stronger, so that if we need to be alert or proactive, we can do that. We've also supported a range of other measures, including the 3D printing and changes to citizenship. But ultimately, the gun buyback really doesn't sit with us as something that's going to stop attacks like Bondi from happening again.
Leah, thanks so much for coming in. Really
Take
appreciate
care.
it.